everybody, Jeff Schneider here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about voice leading on a single note instrument. Usually when we talk about voice leading, it has to do with chords and arranging, but we're going to use all of that information and apply it to improvising in a saxophone setting, or this could go for any instrument that you're playing a single note line. So the voicing I want to talk about is the 9-7-5-3. I'm using a 2-5-1 in E flat major for this example. So the first chord is going to be the 2 chord, which is F minor 7. So again, 9-7-5-3. The notes there are G, E flat, C, A flat. Now if you take that same exact shape, the 9-7-5-3, and you put it on the 5 chord, you're going to get, well, the 5 chord first of all is B flat 7. So the notes would be C, A flat, F, D, 9-7-5-3. Now, if you play the voicing on the 2 chord and then go right to the 5 chord, it sounds like this. Now, that doesn't sound bad, but it's not the smoothest transition from one chord to the next. What you can do instead is take the same general shape and try to keep it in the same place. So remember, the basic rule of voice leading is to keep your common tones the same, going from one chord to the next. And for the notes that aren't common tones, try not to move them too much. And this example will explain that. So again, the first voicing is, so that's G, E flat, C, A flat. Now what I can do is go through each of those notes and kind of pick out the common tones. So let's start with the first one. Does G work on the next chord? Does the G work on B flat 7? Yeah, it's the 13, so we can keep that one. Now what about the following note, which is E flat? Does E flat work on that B flat 7? Not so much, because we want to be using the 3rd, not the 4th. E flat is the 4th on a B flat 7 chord. We want to play the 3rd. So that means that we're going to go right next door. We're going to go down from the E flat to the D. So we're not going to play E flat any longer. We're going to play D now. Next note in the arpeggio was C. Does C work on a B flat 7 chord? Yes, it's the 9, so that's fine. And then finally we have the A flat, which is the dominant 7 on the 5-7 chord. And of course that works well too. So those 4 notes are almost the same as the original 4 notes from the 2 chord. Here, listen to the difference. Here's the 2 chord version. And here's the 5 chord version. I'm only changing one note. I'm changing the E flat to a D because E flat really clashes on that B flat 7 chord. But the lick that I played at the beginning of the video was a little bit more involved, a little bit more interesting. I'm actually doing what's called contrary motion. So contrary motion is when you have 2 voices. Let's say we have 2 voices here, and one's going up and the other's going down. Or you could do the opposite, and the top one could go down and the bottom one could go up. So for the inner voices of this 4-note arpeggio, we have 4 voices here. The 2 inner voices, we're going to do contrary motion. We're actually going to make this voice go up, and we're going to make this voice go down. And this is going to sound really cool. It's going to sound like this. So what's happening there? We're taking that E flat, which was the flat 7 on the minor 2 chord, or the 2 minor 7 chord, and we're going up to an E natural, which is the sharp 11 on that 5-7 chord. You have that sharp 11 there, and then the next note, that's a B right there. Now, what's B on a B flat 7 chord? Well, technically it's a C flat, so it's the flat 9. And then the same bottom note as we had on the 2 chord, which is A flat, the flat 7. And if you like the ending part that I played at the beginning, I think it was like, that's more of a bluesy R&B thing. If you want to get more into that, then check out the video I'm linking up top about getting those tasty bluesy R&B licks. I think you'll enjoy that as well. So I think that's it. I'll play the lick one more time so you can hear it. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And any questions, comments, always welcome down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.